What's up, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Quickie Wednesday Live. That's right, we're back, and we are here for episode 22 of Quickie Wednesday Live. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So, thank you all for joining for yet another week of fun, another week of excitement, another week of all that fun stuff, really. And let's see, Archive, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And today, there was really nothing to talk about. I didn't really think anything that kind of was announced over the last couple weeks, or last week, I should say, was really too exciting or interesting or anything I really wanted to touch on. So, 2 days ago, or maybe it was even yesterday, I went down to my local pawn shop and I got the Fast and Furious set on 4K Blu-ray. Unfortunately, there was no digital copy code, so I do apologize for that. But I got the Fast and Furious 8 movie collection on 4K Blu-ray. I did have the Blu-ray set, but regardless, it was only $35 for 8 movies on 4K and a pretty nice box set. So I got it. So I watched the Fast and the Furious last night for the first time. And yeah, I watched it for the first time. I haven't ever watched it before. I've basically only seen 4 through 8, including Hobbs and Shaw. So yeah, last night was the first time I ever watched the first film in the Fast and Furious series. So let's get on back to the chat and make this happen. Okay. So, let's see. Unbelievable montages. It's lagging a bit. We're going to be doing that. Do we still have a lag, or are we good? What's going on there? Let's see. Maybe that helps. I refreshed and it's still kind of buffering. Alright, let's see. I just, I didn't have the Wi-Fi on, so maybe that's why. I have the Wi-Fi on now, so hopefully we shouldn't have any problems. I think we should be good now. I think we should be good. Share up a little bit. But yeah, yeah, it doesn't look like it's lagging anymore. That's weird because I have unlimited data, so you should be able to stream right through that. But the internet I have is pretty good. I did upgrade my internet, so it looks like we don't have any problems anymore. But yeah, like I was saying, I did get the 8 movie Fast and Furious collection. I'll actually get it for you guys and show it to you. It's actually a pretty nice box set, believe it or not. It's kind of a little screwed up in the corner there, but I don't really care. I mean, $35 for the discs that are pretty damn nice. It's in a book, so I don't really know how I feel about that. But as you can see, the disc is still out from when I watched it. And the 4K Blu-ray to this looks pretty damn incredible. So yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is the Fast and Furious 8 movie Blu-ray collection. Fast and Furious movie 1. Too Fast, Too Furious. Haven't watched this one yet. I might watch it today. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I saw bits and pieces of it. I didn't really care for it, so you know that'll be exciting to rewatch. Fast and Furious. This is the first one I actually started watching that actually got me into the series back in 2009. Fast 5, which I think is probably the best one of all these movies. Can't wait to watch that in 4K. Fast and Furious 6, really fun movie as well. One of the better ones, probably. Furious 7, probably my second favorite in the series, right after Fast 5. And then The Fate of the Furious, which I thought was, it was watchable, but it was, I don't know. I have to watch it again. I only saw it once. So yeah, then you get a nice bonus featured disc, which I think is just the DVD, right? Yeah, DVD. But yeah, so total we have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, or wait, what the hell? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's 17 discs in this package, and I paid $35 for this. I mean, that's almost a steal. Like, that's almost a total steal. So yeah, unfortunately I do not have another digital code to give away for this. I wish I did, but I don't, unfortunately. Let's see if I could put it here. How's that? There we go. We'll put it there. But so yeah, I watched that for the first time last night, The Fast and the Furious. Also, if you could see in the title of this video, The Fast and Furious and Tirdy Works. You guys are probably wondering, what the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with you? And what is that? Now, if you don't know what Tirdy Works is, it has nothing to do with movies. But I wanted to find an opportunity to tell you guys just how much I actually love this show. Tirdy Works is a True TV original series. And let me actually read a little about it to you. Here we go. So it's actually under mooseturds.com. moosetirds.com. Crazy Gaming Dad, what's going on, Sean? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well, my friend. So Tirdy Works is something, like I said, I wanted to talk about this for a while on my channel. It's the weirdest thing in the world, and I'll be the first one to admit that. But I am such a fan of this show because of the people and the environment. It just looks so very down to earth, and like everybody cares about it. Now let me read what Tirdy Works is to you, or what it is. It's a show that takes place in Somerville, Maine, and so it's way up north. And I'll just read the bio. So Mary and Deb are a couple. Mary and Deb are a couple, and Mary Winchenbach, I believe is her last name, she is the owner of Tirdy Works. So they have, welcome to our site. We are the owners of Tirdy Works. We operate a small business in rural Maine. We do our best to be kind to people, animals, and the environment every day. We create fun pun products made with moose poop. We are currently incorporating new products with exotic turds, so keep checking in. FYI, Mary believes Webster Dictionary made a mistake by spelling turd wrong. She believes it should have rhymed with bird. So there you have the inside scoop. Hashtag we give a crap. So T-U-R, Mary believes that it should be spelled T-I-R-D maybe, because it's T-U-R-D, but it's supposed to be T-I-R-D, she believes. So yeah, Tirdy Works is a show about this woman who makes things out of crap. Turds, moose crap. They sell things like deer rings made with real deer turds, all natural, all organic. They have a poo-poo platter, which is like a moose taking a crap on a Merle. I know this is the weirdest thing, and you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about right now? But it's true, and I feel like I should get this out there a little bit. It's a weird little thing, and I support. I like to support things like this, you know, because they're not huge. I mean, but they want to be, and she wants to actually kind of take this on the road out of Maine, you know, nationwide. So I think that would be pretty cool, because the crap, she said, was cleaner than a cooked hamburger or something like that. So if you touch it, it's not going to get you sick. It's almost like a rock, you know, but sterilized. Only it's crap. So they got a shit clip. Gardening. Let's see, gardening moose turd. Dingleberry, which have little kind of jingle bells. Looks like that's hanging off. Blue, red, green. They got T-shirts. Crapper tee. The T-shirts say "We give a crap." Or I give a crap. Hashtag I give a crap. In the back it says crapper. And then they have poo-poo clocks. They have a goat poo-poo clock, an alpaca poo-poo clock. So the clocks run for $70. So that's a lot of money with a, you know, a clock with crap on it. I do admit that it is kind of expensive, but they need to make their money somehow. You know what I mean? So basically, it's a clock that goes on your wall. Really well made. I mean, the goat is in the middle, and the alpaca is in the middle, and then around the clock they have the numbers, and in between each number there's a turd. So she likes to say, you know, 130, 230, 330. That's her joke. And I think that's pretty funny. Mary's moosing. Another thing, crappy critters. Beat the crap out of cancer. It's a nice little cancer ribbon with a little crap with the googly eyes on it. Missing You, part of the crappy card collection. It's crappy without you. It's actually a it's like a miss you card. So if you're having a family that you miss, or you want to send a letter to, it's only what, $14, something like that. Fecal people, it's little turds in the shape of people with googly eyes. I think that's pretty interesting. It's only $15 with free shipping. The poo-poo platters, $40. You see a moose actually taking a crap, and there's a crap all around it. So it'll be an interesting thing to put. Shitweed is only $7. Now I don't really know what that is exactly. Lucky Shit keychain. So there's a moose turd on a keychain for $14. So I think that's pretty interesting. Stool sample. Santa turd picture frame. You can actually get a picture frame where you can insert the picture for $15 with turds all around it from Tirdy Works. Crappy critters, deer rings. So you guys are still probably like, what are you talking about? They have a shithole fertilization kit, dingleberries with hairy balls. So they put some sort of hair around the balls. Shit end of the stick. So you could get a stick with a little turd at the end of it. I think that's pretty funny. Shit on a shingle. The moose turd necklace. I think the best thing that they have here is probably the clocks, probably. A poopsicle. They have a poopsicle. I don't think you could eat it, though. I don't think you could eat it, but it is a poopsicle. 2020 has gone to crap. I agree with that. Shit on a half shell. Happy Crappy Day, part of the Crappy Card Collection. Spread That Crap. Deer Doo-Doo Clock. There's a lot of stuff. I think she got deer turds and everything. The clocks do run for $70, so that's probably the best product they have. They are pretty big, though. But I would get a shirt. If I was to shop from this website, I would get a shirt. But yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, I'm a really big fan of this show. It is called Tirdy Works. Not sure if you guys ever heard of it, but they have all sorts of products with sterilized crap. So yeah, I just wanted to say I love the show. And if this ever reaches anybody involved in the show, let me see. I love it. I do. I think it's great. I'm a big fan. So I mean, there's not really. I think there's like 10 episodes out right now. Yeah, Mary Winchenbach. She is the I suppose, founder of Tirdy Works. So yeah, just a little TV show that's on right now, and I think it's something that everybody could get a little enjoyment out of, and maybe even buy the shirt. Like I said, I would buy the shirt that says "I give a crap." Crapper T. Hashtag I give a crap. $23 for the shirt. They come in pale orange, beautiful blue, or lucky green. I would probably get the lucky green. XL, they only have an orange. So maybe I would get the orange one. And it says Tirdy Works on the shirt. So yeah. Let's see. I'll just read this. New product to promote giving a crap. In a world that is in constant conflict, we believe more people need to give a crap and practice showing that we offer fun, humorous products. We love the earth, we love animals, we love to laugh, and we love to spread that crap around. Won't you please help us? All customers, friends, and others will be automatically invited to the Crapper group upon purchase of this t-shirt. As well, as always, thanks for giving a crap. Please note, sizes seem to run small. If we were out of the color chosen, we will send the next popular available shirt. So if you get a shirt, it does run small. So I'd probably get a 2X, because I'm about a large, extra large, something like that. But I'll actually I'll put the link to the website in the description of this video. So if anybody is actually interested in this, check it out. It's literally just mooseturds.com. They call her the Moose Turds lady. But yeah, hey. Just wanted to I just want to talk about that. No one chimed in during all that, so I guess nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. And yeah, so what do you right. So I guess we'll start talking about the Fast and the Furious, you know, because nobody in the name of God here knows what the hell I'm talking about. But the link is in the description, so if you refresh your videos, go ahead on over, check out the website, Tirdy Works, and they are on True TV. You could watch Tirdy Works on True TV. So check that out. If you have on demand, you can watch all the episodes right now for free. So yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, definitely check that show out, guys. I mean, even if you're not going to purchase anything, like, I understand it's kind of a leap getting people to purchase Moose Turds, I guess. But you know, if you just type in like Tirdy Works live video or viral video, you could see, she'll be standing there. She'll talk about everything really, and all her products, and she'll explain every single one of them. And she is really great at what she does, and she's really passionate about it. I would love to get inside that woman's head. Like what makes her think? What makes her think, but what makes her tick? Really, I mean, what is so fascinating about crap and animal crap that makes you want to do this? But I support it 100%. I really do. I mean, I can't say I'm one of their biggest supporters because I haven't really bought anything from them yet. But I watched the show, and I think it's great. Unbelievable montages says maybe it's satire. Maybe what satire? The show? I don't know. But seriously, if you guys are interested, check out that website. Satire is the use of humor, irony, exaggeration, and ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics and other topical issues. I guess you could say that, but I mean, it's this woman's passion, and if you watch the show, you could really tell that she is all in for it. And this is what she wants to do with it's her business. It's become her baby. These turds are she's slaving over turds all day. So all respect to her. But yeah, the website that Tirdy works is in the description of this video. So if you don't know what it is, head on over there, check it out. And like I said, it's on True TV. All the episodes are on demand right now. I'm not sure if there's another. I think there's probably another episode or two to this season. I don't know if that was the finale or not, but it was like every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the show would premiere. But yeah, so enough about that. There's not really much else I could say about it other than I'm a big fan, and I wanted to let you guys know about it. But other than that, let me see here. Okay, so let's talk about the Fast and the Furious now. The 2001 Fast and the Furious movie. Like I said, after buying the 4K set for only $35, perfect condition, other than the little nicks and crannies on the cover. It's a good set, really good set. So let's see. So the Fast and Furious. Let me read the synopsis here. Los Angeles police officer Brian O'Connor, which in the movie it's not even O'Connor. I think that's his undercover name. But we learned that his name is Brian O'Connor, played by Paul Walker. He must decide where his loyalty really lies when he becomes enamored with the street racing world he has been sent undercover to destroy. So basically, that's what the movie's about. Paul Walker plays Brian O'Connor, an undercover cop who has to go undercover into this kind of underbelly of street racing. To where there's some kind of sketchy stuff going on and some questionable stuff. Excuse me. Where he meets Dominic Toretto, his future wife, Jordana Brewster, Mia Toretto, and he's introduced in all this. What did I think about this movie? I thought it was great. I would probably say that this is my third favorite Fast and Furious movie. I think I would probably say my favorite is 5, then 7, and then this would probably come in third place. So those are my top 3. I do think it's really good and really entertaining. Like, it feels basically it feels like all the other Fast and Furious movies, which is a good thing because they're fun. And before I watched this, a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, it's all about racing. Oh, it's all about racing." And I was like, "Oh, the first couple are all about racing." He said, "Yeah, the first couple movies are all about racing, and they kind of went away from that." And after watching the movie, like I guess that it's a little more about racing, maybe, but not even really. Because you still have that storyline, Brian O'Connor, undercover cop, his relationship with Mia Toretto, with Dominic Toretto, and all that going on. So, I mean, sure, there are a couple racing scenes in the movie, and I thought they were really well done. But there is like a lot of action and like heist stuff involving the cars. So I didn't find it too different from the other like 4 through 8. I didn't really, well, 8 gets a little crazy, but I didn't find it too different from like the 4th movie, it feels kind of similar in a sense, and I do think it is a little better than the 4th movie. But if we're talking about acting, Paul Walker, I thought he was really good. God bless his soul. I thought it was really good in the movie. Vin Diesel, he's very lively. He's very energetic, and I think he's good in the movie as well. He sells it. Jordana Brewster, I think she's really good. The one actress I didn't think was too great in the movie was Michelle Rodriguez. She plays Letty, who she's dating Dominic, and they basically have a off-and-on relationship throughout the whole series, if that's even what you want to call it, off and on. But yeah, I didn't really like her performance in the movie. She seemed very mediocre compared to everybody else. She just seemed like that cool girl in the beginning. Now, the last like 20 minutes of the movie, where there's a final kind of big action set piece going on when the guy's arm gets stuck in the thing, she is better in that scene. And after that, she's not bad. But I think she's better in the action stuff than she is in the actual talking stuff. Because even in the movie Widows that Michelle Rodriguez was in, I didn't think she was all that great. I thought she was okay. You know what I mean? I didn't think she was great, though. That was probably her best performance. But especially in this Fast and Furious movie, her performance overall just isn't that great. But everybody else I thought was good, like the Vince character, who is a close friend of Dominic Toretto, who really has suspicions about Brian O'Connor and all this. It leads to an interesting back and forth. There's a storyline with one of their friends who is younger, and he makes a kind of stupid decision during a race, and instead of manning up and paying the consequences, he sort of runs away and kind of creates a little more conflict in the story. But I think the main gripping thing about the movie is the fact that Paul Walker's character is an undercover cop, and Vin Diesel's character he's running this kind of garage, or whatever you want to call it, and he befriends him, and he doesn't know he's a cop, so that leads to some pretty good dramatic moments. There's a really good kind of bit towards the end of the movie, which I really liked. But yeah, overall, the Fast and the Furious, I thought it was great. I thought it was entertaining. Some of the editing is a little weird, but I thought the cinematography was great. I thought that it was actually very well done, and this might be one of the best looking Fast and Furious movies. The cinematography is so good in this movie. Well, like I said, some of the editing is a little off. Some of the CGI is a little off. When they do CGI, it is a little off. But a lot of it does look practical. Like, a lot of this movie looks really raw and real. So I do give it credit for that. But yeah, the movie was directed by Rob Cohen, who also, let's see, what else did he direct? He went on to direct Triple X with Vin Diesel, a movie called Stealth Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, Alex Cross. His last couple movies, not that great. The Boy Next Door with Jennifer Lopez, not great. Hurricane Heist, didn't see it, but I heard mixed things about it. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, this was basically the last Fast and Furious movie he ever worked on. But I would give it like a 4 out of 5. Honestly, I thought it was pretty good. And then going into the second movie, which I haven't seen, which I'm probably gonna watch like tonight or something. That's directed by John Singleton. So that's interesting. Nominated for Best Director for Boys in the Hood, so that'll be cool to watch. Let's see. Too Fast, Too Furious. Yeah, this is basically the only Fast and Furious movie that he directed. So let's see. Tokyo Drift. I did see a couple bits of Tokyo Drift, which is directed by Justin Lin, who directed a lot of the Fast and Furious movies. So let's see. Justin Lin directed Tokyo Drift. He directed Fast and Furious 2009. He directed Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6. So I think he got his feet wet with Tokyo Drift. I don't really know. I gotta watch the movie again. But then he did 4, 5, and 6, and he's directed 9. Very interesting. So Justin Lin came back to direct F9, which is not coming out next year. So that's pretty cool because I actually like his style for these movies. I think he's pretty good. And then Furious 7 was obviously directed by James Wan, which I thought he did a pretty good job with. Really good job with, actually. And Fate of the Furious was directed by... Let's see. Fate of the Furious was directed by F. Gary Gray. And he did an alright job with directing it. F. Gary Gray also directed a lot of movies, actually. Italian Job, Men in Black International, didn't really care for that. But Straight Outta Compton, didn't see it, but heard great things. Law Abiding Citizen, not really. I did not see that. Jamie Foxx movie, Gerard Butler, 2009. No, I did not see that movie, but yeah. So yeah, now I'm just looking back through all these Fast and Furious movies. Let's see, Unbelievable Montages. My favorite is Fast 5. I agree. I do agree. Unbelievable Montages. Hurricane Heist was really bad. Funny bad at times. Boring at other times. Yeah, what is that movie about, anyway? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Hurricane Heist. You know, so I don't know. Let's see. Thieves Attempt. A massive heist against U.S. Treasury. As Category 5 hurricane approaches one of its mint facilities. Okay. So it sounds like it could be fun. I missed it. I would have went to see it, but I just didn't get to it. I just did not get around to it. But my buddy actually wanted to go see that one, but we never did. The ending is pretty funny. Yeah, if I ever get the chance to watch it, I will definitely watch it. I'm shocked it got a theater release. Is it that bad? Is it like a straight to VOD thing? But you want to know what? I mean, there's a lot of crappy movies out there that actually got theatrical releases. Like Movie 43. You know, what the hell was that all about? You know? What was that about? What was the deal with that movie? Movie 43 was an absolute train wreck. I don't even know what happened there. But Yeah, so today we only have one digital copy giveaway. There were like two others that I could have potentially given away, but they were both either used or expired and not working. So, yeah, I tried. But the new digital copy that I can give away to you guys is for a movie I haven't even seen. But I heard so many great things about it when it came out, and I never got the chance to watch it. I still haven't watched it. But I found this in the $5 bin at Walmart, and I just picked it up yesterday, I think. And that's The Spectacular Now with Shailene Woodley and Miles Teller. I heard so many great things about this film. Let's see, from the writers of 500 Days of Summer, a pure gem, stunningly fresh, a perfect movie, one of the rare, truly soulful and authentic teen movies. Strong performances and disarming chemistry. So that's very cool. So yeah, it's directed by James Poncelat, and yeah, so I guess it's from the writers of 500 Days of Summer. So I haven't seen 500 Days of Summer. I own it on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. So I haven't watched this one either. So maybe I'll do a little back-to-back with the two of them. Maybe that would be a good double feature. Uber Archive says awesome. Yeah, definitely. Unbelievable Montages Spectacular Now is pretty good. Very cool. Unbelievable Montages, it does feel like a straight to VOD movie. The CGI is terrible. It's worse than Black Panther CGI, and that's why it's so funny. Look, Black Panther CGI is good, but when it comes to the robot rhinoceroses, that was not good. But the rest of it looked okay, I thought. I didn't think that the overall CGI Black Panther was bad. Ray Sai, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? Shailene was almost Mary Jane Watson. Yeah, well, didn't they actually shoot scenes with her for The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or something? But then they cut them? Like, they were trying to do so much with Amazing Spider-Man 2 that it blew up in their faces like a chemistry project that went terribly wrong. So, yeah. But hey, now we have Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, you know, Spider-Man in the MCU, so it's probably for the best. Unbelievable Montage. The Hurricane High CGI looks worse than the rhinos. This is what I was talking about. And the two cartoonish CGI figures fighting on the train tracks. Oh yeah. I gotta watch that again. Like, I haven't watched Black Panther in a little while. But the rhinos looked worse to me. Like, that was the standout crappy CGI in the movie. But the fight at the end on the tracks, I didn't think looked horrible. I did think it looked a little dark. I didn't think that there was enough lighting. So maybe it was a CGI issue. I don't know. Let's see. Ray Sai says, I think they need to introduce a new Mary Jane Watson and Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Ray Sai also says, Zendaya's MJ, not Mary Jane Watson. Yeah. I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know if they'll do that because they're doing something a little different. They kind of subverted your expectations when they say, "Oh, MJ," you know. But her name is Michelle, right? So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a Mary Jane, because if they did, then there would be two MJs in the same universe, the same movie that Peter might be interested in. So, New Challenger says, LOL, I thought she was because she was referenced as MJ. Yeah, that's what her nickname is, I guess, her initials or whatever. But yeah, her name is Michelle. It's not actually Mary. Her name is Michelle. So maybe she's Michelle Jane. I don't know. But Yeah, why not? Right? Why the hell not? But I don't think that we'll get a. I don't think we'll get a Mary Jane in the new Spider-Man movie, because you want to know what? I think it's a little too late for them to do that. You already have the there are basically at the end of the movie, Peter Parker's already dating that Zendaya character. So I just think it would be a little rushed if in your third movie of your trilogy you bring in yet another love interest. I don't think it would work. I'm happy with oh, Jesus. There goes my fan. I'm happy with Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane Watson. I'm alright with that. I know some people have problems with that performance and whatever, but yeah, I was into it. I liked it. I mean, I grew up with those movies, so maybe that's why. But I mean, I actually think she's pretty good. Like, especially in Spider-Man 2 and 3. She's actually giving a really good performance. She's not bad in the first one either. I guess she was a little cold during that raining scene, if you know what I mean. Like, that kind of went totally viral, but yeah, she's good. She's good, and I'm good with that. I mean, obviously it's a thing of the past. I mean, but it's what we have. Because think of it, in these live-action films, the only really Mary Jane we have is Kirsten Dunst. And then if you want to expand that in the new video game, you have the new Mary Jane, which I believe is voiced by the same voice actress who voiced Abby in The Last of Us Part 2, which is a character that I really don't care for. I mean, weeks after playing that game, I just don't give a crap about Abby. I mean, they made me play as her for so long to maybe try to get attached to her or really kind of understand where she was coming from, and it fell flat a little bit. It did. I would probably give the game 3.5 out of 5. Originally, after I finished playing it, I gave it a 4. I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of 5 right now. The Last of Us Part 2. Just because, the story, it took a lot of chances. I don't know if they were trying to subvert our expectations or what they were trying to do, but they swung the bat really hard, and instead of hitting the ball out of the field, the bat broke. So, yeah. Let's see. Unbelievable montages. Don't know if we'll see the original Mary Jane Watson. Looks like they're going for a different Spider-Man altogether. What do you mean exactly? Don't know if we'll see the original Mary Jane Watson. Looks like they're going for a different Spider-Man altogether. Are you talking about in the new movies? Because if that's the case, they are. It feels like a Spider-Man Iron Man hybrid almost. So, there's a 1% chance that we will get Mary Jane Watson in the next Spider-Man movie. There's just too much else going on. And especially at the end of the film with the J.K. Simmons reveal, there's no way that would happen. Yeah, it feels like a mixture of Iron Man and Spider-Man. Well, I mean, in Spider-Man Homecoming, or even in Civil War, when we kind of first see him in the new suit, it's basically like a Spider-Man Iron Man kind of suit, But in Infinity War, the Iron Spider suit is literally, it has iron in the damn name. So of course it's a hybrid. It's an Iron Man Spider-Man hybrid. I like Spider-Man when he's just Spider-Man. Maybe possible if Tobey Maguire is in Doctor Strange 2. I think it is probably a 55-60% chance that that's going to happen. I really do. Sam Raimi is about the only person that would be able to convince Tobey Maguire to come back and do a cameo scene, and I think that this would be it. I think this would be the chance. I really do. I mean, Tobey Maguire was going to do Spider-Man 4 until Sam Raimi dropped out of it. Then Tobey Maguire dropped out, and the whole project went to crap then. But, you know, Tobey Maguire, I think, he'll definitely go into negotiation because of Sam Raimi directing this movie. I mean, there's no way in hell that in a movie called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where in this universe you have the Spider-Man character, and this movie is directed by the guy who directed the first 3 Spider-Man movies, there is no way in hell that Sam Raimi is not, and even Kevin Feige, like, they brought J.K. Simmons back as the same character, J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, come on. Tobey Maguire 2020, let's see. Ray Sai says, what kind of shape is he in now? Well, let's see. Tobey Maguire 2020. He's in good shape. He's in good shape. Sure. Yeah, he's in good shape. Why not? I'm trying to get 2020 pictures, and this is all that's coming up. So yeah, he looks. Oh, let me see. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he's in pretty good shape. Yeah. He definitely still has muscle mass. You know, I mean, it's not going to be hard for him to just bulk up a little bit, you know. I mean, not that he's even going to really have to, because he already looks fine, and it's just going to be a cameo scene. Now, this Morbius thing, this is really curious to me. This is really curious to me. This Morbius, because I'm on Google right now, and I'm looking through these images, and there's that shot in the Morbius trailer where behind the word murderer, put in white wall paint or whatever, it's the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit that's on the wall, and it says murderer. So is Morbius teasing the return of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? Yeah. That is something else. I would be very intrigued by that. Now, Morbius is going to be a movie like Venom, you know, and which is owned by Sony. But Sony has to deal with Marvel. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get too excited, because I feel like if I get too excited, then it's just gonna disappoint me, really. But who knows? I mean, you know, I'd be down for it. I really would. I'd be down for it. I really would. I really would. Okay. Ray Sai says, what was the last movie Tobey Maguire was in? It might have been that Pawn Sacrifice, which I was trying to get on Blu-ray, but apparently it's only sold in across the seas or something, so I couldn't get it. Let me see. Tobey Maguire. Okay, so yeah, last live-action movie he did was Pawn Sacrifice. That was in 2014. So I don't know why nobody's been hiring him. And then then he did a voice in The Boss Baby. He narrated The Boss Baby, and then he played the adult character of the kid, I think. So that's really it. And then he's rumored to be in this Babylon movie playing Irving Thalberg, which is supposed to come out in 2021, which is directed by Damien Chazelle, with Emma Stone in it and potentially Brad Pitt, according to IMDb. So, yeah. He's a good actor, though. Like, other than Spider-Man, like Great Gatsby, he was real good in that. Pawn Sacrifice, he was probably close to an Oscar nomination in that movie, to be honest with you. Because he was real good in that. I mean, I didn't see the whole thing. I saw bits and pieces of it. But, 2009, nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actor Drama for Brothers, which I did not see, but it has Natalie Portman. A young man confronts his older brother's wife and children. Or comforts. A young man comforts his older brother's wife and children after he goes missing in Afghanistan. I didn't see that movie, but I want to see it. I want to watch that movie. 2 Golden Globe nominations. Best Song and Best Actor Drama. Yeah, I would like to see that movie. Let me look. What is the Rotten Tomatoes score on that? That looks pretty good, actually. Brothers. I think my local pawn shop might have that, actually, on Blu-ray. I don't know. Let's see. Brothers. Okay. It's not showing up. 2009. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Brothers 2009 Rotten Tomatoes. 63%. It plays more like a traditional melodrama than the Suzanne Bier film that inspired it, but Jim Sheridan and his brothers benefits from rock-solid performances by his 3 leads. An Oscar-worthy must-see movie, the best movie I've seen in 2009. I gotta watch that movie. That sounds pretty damn good. Now I feel like an asshole because I didn't buy it. There's only probably like $2 down there. Directed it Jim Sheridan. Who's that? Okay, so Jim Sheridan directed movies like My Left Foot, Daniel Day-Lewis, and The Name of the Father. I think might also be Daniel Day-Lewis. Boxer in America, Get Rich or Die Trying, Brothers, Dream House. Oh my god, I forgot all about that movie. Daniel Craig starred in that movie, Dream House, in 2011. I saw that in the theater. And that was the only time I ever saw that movie. That is crazy. Soon after moving into their seemingly ideal new home, a family learns of a brutal crime committed against former residents of the dwelling. Yes, Daniel Craig is in that movie. I didn't think I liked it very much, but that was a, oh man, 2011, man. Damn, that's crazy. Let's see. Okay, so unbelievable montages. I don't know if Kristen Dunst would accept her return as MJ if Marvel, Disney contracts her. Her previous comments about Spider-Man, it seems like she just doesn't like the other Spider-Man films. It wouldn't happen, though. I don't think that would ever happen. because in this Multiverse of Madness movie, if you're going to see Tobey Maguire, it's going to be a brief cameo. 2, 3, maybe 5-minute scene. You know, maybe he helps somebody, Doctor Strange or somebody, do something. You know, I don't know. As he's traveling through the multiverse, maybe you'll see him swinging around or something. I don't know. But they would not introduce another MJ. Not unless the Zendaya character gets killed off. They would not do that. Unbelievable Mod says it's $6 on eBay. Or sorry, it's $6 on Amazon. eBay has a copy of Pawn Sacrifice for $6.80. Is it an American Blu-ray? Or is it Canadian Blu-ray? Because if it plays like the Brooklyn Blu-ray, then that's fine. Sent you a link on Pawn Sacrifice Blu-ray and Instagram. Alright. Thank you. It's American Blu-ray. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check that out. But Friday, I plan on, since we're talking about like buying movies online, Friday I actually plan on putting in the orders for Portrait of a Lady on Fire and Marriage Story. Now, to get the Barnes & Noble sale, let me see, barnesandnoble.com. I'm just going to go to the website. Not going to check anything out. I just want to see how to do this. Okay, Barnes & Noble website. Is there a Criterion section? Because I never did this before. So I'm on the Barnes & Noble website right now. Okay. Get 50% off select Criterion Blu-rays and DVDs on sale now. Alright, so I'm going to press shop now. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to look. 50% off. Okay, there you go. I see it. There it is. Marriage Story. And Portrait of a Lady on Fire. So Marriage Story goes from $39.99 to $19.99. And yeah, okay. 50% off. Okay. There you go. So yeah, Friday I'm going to do that. I'm going to put in the... That's very easy. So yeah, Friday I'm going to put in my order for Portrait of a Lady on Fire and Marriage Story. $50% off. That's not that bad. Oh, Silence of the Lambs is on Criterion. I did not know that. I wonder if it's a new transfer. Damn. Oh, okay. So that is pretty easy then. That's very easy. Stone Shockley, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What clothes are you be giving away today? Oh, well, it's nice that you're doing well, too. I'm doing fine. Barnes & Noble DVDs and Blu-rays are overpriced. Yeah, but if they're half price off Criterion titles, then that's not that bad. Does it say available for pickup for Portrait on Fire? If it does, you can go to the store and pick it up most likely. Yeah, I think I saw Parasite 4K. It was like $40 on their site. Yeah, but I'm not going to go to the store to get it because my Barnes & Noble is probably like about a half hour away from me. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to order it offline, get it shipped here. So yeah. I'm just going to get it shipped here. The closest bookstore I have to me is actually BAM, Books A Million. That's only like 10, 15 minutes away. So, but they don't sell any, I don't think they sell any Criterions there, but, because yeah, the Barnes & Noble, I don't get there often. It's kind of far, you know. It's like 5 minutes away from the casino. Like the casino's like 25 minutes away. Barnes & Noble's like 5 minutes away. There's a whole shopping mall down there and everything. There's a Best Buy down there too, so. But, Yeah, I'm just going to get them offline. So Friday I'll put in the orders. By the way, Parasite Criterion got announced today for October 27th. Who told me that? Did you tell me that? Or did another friend tell me that? I think I had another friend tell me that. Well, not I had, but I think my friend I used to work with told me about that. No, maybe not. I don't know. I know somebody did. Not a fan of the artwork, cover art at all. The supplements look satisfying, though it comes with the black and white version. See, I'm not really a big fan of colored movies being put in black and white. If it's originally in black and white, then fine. But if you're a colored movie, I guess it's a cool little thing to put it in black and white, but I'm not really too worried about that. But yeah, the artwork I thought looks a little weird as well. Not really a fan of how it looks, with the picture being all kind of circled out. It is weird. So I'm happy with my 4K. Blanc supervised the black and white version to be properly graded, so it probably looks great in black and white. Maybe it does, but it's just nothing that I'm jumping out to see. Stone Shockley, have you watched Hobbs and Shaw? Yes, I did. I have it right here on Blu-ray. I could have actually got this on 4K as well, but when I went back to get the 8-movie collection, someone had already bought this on 4K there. So yeah, so maybe someday. But yeah, I saw it. I thought it was alright. J.E. says, just joining. What's the agenda today? What's going on, J.E.? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good week. Thanks for popping in. The agenda today, we are about an hour into the show, about an hour and 2 minutes into the show. So maybe in about 10-15 minutes, we're going to do the digital giveaway. Only one digital giveaway today. I know Stone Shockley asked about that before. Only one code, and it's going to be for this movie that came out a few years ago. It's called The Spectacular Now. I've never seen it, so I can't give you my opinion about it, but I picked it up at a $5 bin yesterday at Walmart, so the code will still work. So, yeah, so that's going to be the only digital giveaway. I think The Irishman will get announced November or December. I hope so. Stone Shockley, the scenes with Ryan Reynolds in them were my favorites. Yeah, I thought that those scenes were a little random and a little forced, and they didn't really work for me 100%. It didn't really feel like a Fast and Furious movie anymore. It just felt like a parody of itself, kind of. So didn't really feel that, but yeah. So yeah, JE agenda that will be given away, and also yeah. So earlier in the show we talked about an original series on True TV called Tirdy Works. It's about a woman who makes things out of moose turds. As weird as that sounds, the show is very entertaining, and I'm a big fan. So if you want to look further into that, as I said before, I'll say it again, the link to the Tirdy Works website is in my description. So definitely head on over and check it out. Also, we talked about The Fast and the Furious, the first movie, which I saw last night for the first time on 4K Blu-ray. Thought it looked great, the cinematography was great, and I really enjoyed the movie. I'll probably give it like a 4 out of 5. And it's probably my third favorite Fast and Furious movie to date. Let's see. Stone Shockley, he acted like Deadpool. Yeah, I agree. Unbelievable montages. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, Parasite is going to be regular Blu-rays only, so the 4K transfer is likely going to be the best looking and sounding version. Criterion discs at least come with Dolby Atmos. Yeah, that is a plus. That is a plus. But the 4K of Parasite is absolutely incredible. Sounds incredible. Looks incredible. It's one of the best looking 4Ks I have, actually. So, yeah, I'm good with that. But I am very excited about these two Criterions that we're getting. My first Criterion Blu-rays. Can't wait for Marriage Story, Portrait of a Lady on Fire, which I've never seen, by the way. Heard great things about it, but I haven't seen it. So I can't wait to watch that for the first time on Blu-ray, and to rewatch Marriage Story on Blu-ray and with the full surround sound and everything. I think it'll be great. Stone Shockley, what is your opinion on the 2015 Fantastic Four reboot? Oh, you're talking about Four Stick. You're talking about Panther stick. What is my opinion on it? Okay, let's see. What is my opinion on it? Well, I've seen it once in the theater when it came out. I thought it was boring. I thought it was sloppy. I thought it was just the most underwhelming thing. And just almost terrible in every way. So that's my thoughts on that. Snow Chocolate, the 2005 one was better. Yeah, I agree. Now, the 2005 Fast 4 movie, it's not great, but I think it's okay. I do. I mean, a lot of people say that we haven't gotten a good Fantastic Four movie. I disagree. I think Fantastic Four 2005 is an okay little movie. Rise of the Silver Surfer, I think, is not as good, but it's watchable. So yeah. I had fun with them. And the score to those movies is really good. I forget the composer, but the theme, bum 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 bum. Yeah, forgive me, but I love that score. I think it's great. Really good score. That's the Fantastic Four theme for me. I love that music. Stone Chocolate. They did better developing Doctor Doom in the 2005 movie. Oh, God, yeah, they did. In the 2015 movie, would you even call it development of a character for Doctor Doom? I mean, come on. It was a joke. Total joke. Okay, so, guys, we got about 20-some minutes left until we wrap the show up. So my plan is, as we did last week, we're going to do it again this week. We are going to play a little game called Pick That Movie. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half shelves of movies. That's right, 8 and a half shelves of Blu-rays. So you guys are going to give me the coordinates to a film, which I'll talk about briefly. We'll pick maybe 5 or 6 movies, random movies, just to talk about and have fun with. That's the plan. Fan Four Stick was so rushed and poorly edited, it's 90 minutes long, and they decided to do a 5-year time jump we never experienced in the last 20 minutes. I agree. Stone Chocolate says we're going to watch Tenet next month. If it comes out, I will see it. So we will see. Who knows? I don't even know if it's going to come out next month, but if it does, I will be there. Probably, okay, Tenet will probably get delayed. I don't see it happening. I don't either. I really don't either, which is a sad thing to say, but I really don't either. Okay, so yeah, so we got 8 shelves. So if you guys aren't familiar how we did this last week, you guys need to choose a number 1 through 8, pick a shelf. Now keep in mind the first 3 shelves are 4Ks. Shelf 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, shelves 4 through 8 are Blu-rays. The New Mutants is also releasing next month. I highly doubt it. It's going to get delayed again. When are they going to finally just drop that on VOD? I mean, how much money do they think they're really going to make off of it? I mean, come on. Okay, JE says shelf 7. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now you got to pick a number from like 1 to 45-ish, 50, somewhere around there. So pick a number between there, and we'll pick a movie to talk about. So we're on shelf 7. So now give me a number in between. 34. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right. You guys like to hear me count? All right, so we got 2 more coordinates after this. Okay. So, yeah, so shelf 7, movie 34 is one of my favorite comedies of 2014. I believe this came out. Maybe the best comedy of the year. I don't really remember what else came out off the top of my head, but it's Neighbors. Neighbors, Zac Efron, Seth Rogen. One of the best Seth Rogen comedies of late, recently. Really great movie. At first, I didn't really like it as much. I don't know why, really, but there was something about it that I didn't really care for as much. But then I watched it again, and something clicked. And I love this movie. I think it's great. I think the acting is great. Very funny. Really good stuff. Rose Byrne, really great comedic performance. Zac Efron, also great in this movie. And the second one I really like as well. So let's see. YouTuber Archive coming in next with Shelf 6, Movie 30. All right, so if you guys like me count, it's going to keep happening. So Shelf 6, we got 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to pick Movie 30. All right, so let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so this this is actually a 4-movie collection. So it's the second movie in that collection. And that movie is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So let's take a look. So that's Shelf 6, Movie 30. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. I have to rewatch this movie, but it's probably my least favorite Indiana Jones movie. Not because I think it's a bad film. I just think it's a little much at points. For me, personally. Everybody has problems with Indiana Jones nuking himself in a refrigerator. I got problems with them jumping out of a moving aircraft into a blow-up raft and coming out safe without a scratch. I have a problem with that. But look, the action's great. John Williams is great. It's an Indiana Jones movie, so I do like it, though. I don't dislike it. I think it's fine. Crazy Gaming Dad, Sean, coming in hot with, let's see. Yes, we do. Oh, you like me counting. Okay, good. So you picked Shelf 7, Movie 12. All right, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's see. What's Movie 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Great set here. Really great set here. 3-movie collection. Can't really just talk about one movie. Got to talk about all 3. It's the Lord of the Rings trilogy that I would love on 4K. Now, a couple months ago, I actually did own the nice big box set of the extended editions. That was a really nice set, but I don't have that anymore, unfortunately, so I just have the 3 movies on theatrical cut. The Blu-rays do look good. Unbelievable Montages, that's coming out 2021 too. Got delayed due to coronavirus. Are you talking about this in 4K? So like Arnold and Commando. Really? Okay, well, hey, if that's the case, then I'm on board. I can't wait. Is it just these, or do you think the Hobbit movies are coming in 4K as well? Like a 6-movie Middle-earth set in 4K. J.E. says, Lord of the Rings in 4K will look so good. Yeah, I agree. Now, my favorite Hobbit movie is The Battle of Five Armies. And I would love that. Do you know if they're doing the extended editions as well? Because the only extended edition I really love to watch is Battle of Five Armies extended edition. I don't know why. I just think it enhances the movie. So I hope that will be available, because that's the version I kind of like to watch for that one. But still, I can't wait. That's awesome. I did not know that. But yeah, Lord of the Rings trilogy, man. Come on. Return of the King. One of 3 movies in history to win the most amount of Oscars. I mean, come on. Howard Shore's incredible music. Hobbit is coming 4K too. I've heard both theatrical and extended cut will be in 4K. Very cool. But yeah, so great pick, Sean. Crazy Gaming Dad. Great movies, great movies. Let's see. Ray Sai coming in with Row 2, Movie 2. Alright, so Row 2, Movie 2 is a film that won the Oscar 3 years ago, I think, for Best Original Screenplay. And it was followed up by another movie which was good, very good. Could have been nominated for a few Oscars, including Best Actress, but it didn't get in. And but yeah, here we're talking about Get Out. Jordan Peele's Get Out on 4K Blu-ray. I didn't see this movie in the theater, actually. I was hanging out with my friend one night, and this was available to rent. And he said, "Did you watch it?" And I said, "No." And he didn't watch it either, and we heard a lot about it. We didn't get spoiled, though. We didn't really know any spoilers for it, so we said, "Yeah, let's watch it." And I had such a blast with this movie. I thought it was so fun. So well directed, so well written. Like, it's not a movie that throws its agenda down your throat. It's a movie that does it in such a clever way by being very impactful and making a message, really. And I really dug that. So, very deserving of that Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. But, I mean, I think they actually released a Funko Pop of this with him in the chair, and he's in the chair. I didn't get the pop, but I saw it last weekend. I should have picked it up. I don't know why I didn't. It's a cool looking pop. But yeah, so that's Get Out, Shelf 2, Movie 2. So let's see, what do we got going on here? All right, so let's do 2 more. J.E. Unbelievable said 125. I don't know if you saw it. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, how did I miss that? Your damn name is highlighted and there's a wrench next to it, and I missed it. Sorry about that, man. All right. Damn. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, Shelf 1, Movie 25. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. You can't make this shit up. All right. There's other movies that I prefer to talk about. Now, I don't like... Okay. Let me rephrase. I like this movie. Okay? I do. I think it's a good movie. But after watching it like three times on 4K, there's really not that much of a high rewatchability about it. It's got good acting, it's got a good score, it's got good effects, you know. It's actually not a bad little movie, but the rewatchability is not as high as some of the other movies in the series. And yeah, that's Captain Marvel. I like it. I do. I do. I like it. I would probably give it like a 4 out of 5, maybe 3.5 out of 5, somewhere around there. It's a good little movie. It's not bad. But, yeah, it's just not as rewatchable for me. I think the best scene in the movie is probably the after-credits scene, when we see everybody after the snap. And she turns, "Where's Fury?" You know, that's probably the best part of the movie. But I liked it. I thought it was alright. You know, haven't watched it in a while, so... But, like, if I'm talking about MCU movies here, what would I prefer to watch first? Black Panther or Captain Marvel? It's Black Panther. I mean, not just because Black Panther is a Oscar nominee, but still, I think it's a better movie. J.E. says, what are your thoughts on Iron Man 2 and Thor 2? I actually talked about that a couple of weeks ago during Quickie Wednesday Live. That was the main topic. Now, I don't know what show it was. Let me see. It was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. Let me go back through. But yeah, I actually that was the main topic of the show. That was like a big thing everybody was talking about. I don't know. I don't even know why it got to be such a hot topic. Let me see. I talked about it a while ago. Jeez, how long ago was it? I can't find it. Okay, so that was number 6. That was Quickie Wednesday Live number 6. And we're at number, what, 22 now? So it was the 6th episode. Yeah, Iron Man 3 or Thor 2. Also, Wonder Woman 84 got delayed when I did that, and I did the 1917 digital giveaway. So that was right around the end of February, I think. Right? Maybe? Maybe it was the end of March? No, I think it was the end of March. I don't know. It's either the end of March or the end of February. But regardless, I did talk about it. Let me see. I wasn't there, sorry. LOL. Personally, I don't understand the hate for Thor 2. Yeah, look, I don't think that there is a bad movie in the MCU. I don't. I don't think there's a bad movie in the MCU. But what I do think is there's not that great movies. There are mediocre movies in the MCU. My lowest rating for an MCU movie is like 3 out of 5. And that's the barrier between good and bad, basically. It's right in the middle. Do I hate Thor 2? No. No, I don't. The first time I saw it, I was jumping up and down out of my seat for it. I had a fun time with it. It is a fun little movie. Is it extremely rewatchable? No. Not really. Is it fun though? Yeah. And I actually think the score in Thor: The Dark World is probably like top 10 MCU scores. Like Brian Tyler's theme for that movie is incredible. And he did that back to back with Iron Man 3, which also had a great score. But yeah, I like them. I think they're okay. I mean, mediocre, you know. I probably would say Iron Man 2 is, I don't know. I don't know which is worse, really. Maybe Iron Man 2. Because Thor 2 has a great scene. Like, I think the best sequence out of those movies is, out of those 2 movies anyway, is when Thor breaks Loki out of the Asgard prison during the invasion by the elves or whatever it was. I don't know. But that was a great scene. I liked that a lot. So, yeah. I liked that. I thought it was alright. Iron Man 2 has a lot more forgettable scenes. Like the scene on the the raceway with Whiplash doing his thing, I thought was cool. But it's a short scene. And then really you don't really get another great scene until the end. With all the drones. But let's talk about Justin Hammer. Like, I think what's his name? Rockwell. Sam Rockwell. I think he was great in that movie. And I would have loved to see Justin Hammer return in the MCU. Like, come on. Why don't you bring Justin Hammer back? He wasn't the problem with Iron Man 2. You kidding? I remember, man, seeing Iron Man 2 in the theater back in 2010. That was a fun experience. I was so excited because I saw The other, well, I didn't see. Yeah, I did. I saw the previous two movies in the theater. I saw Incredible Hulk, and what else? I saw Incredible Hulk and Iron Man in theaters back in 2008. Now, when I saw those, I saw them in more of a stingy theater. Not really a great theater. I mean, it was still film projection, which I didn't mind. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. Ellen Williams. What is going on, Ellen Williams? If you are new to the channel, which I think you might be, I don't recognize your username, but regardless, new or not, thank you for joining. Means a lot. We're just having a little conversation here before we do this live digital giveaway. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining. They wasted so many potential good characters in Iron Man 2, says Unbelievable Montages. I agree 100%. Sam Rockwell and Mickey Rourke deserve better. Yeah, Mickey Rourke, I think, with the character he was given and the way the character was written, I think he was fine. But Sam Rockwell really brought it to that movie. Really brought it to that movie. And I really think that he should come back in another movie. Ellen Williams says, "Yep, I am. My son, Crazy Gaming Dad, sent me." All right, so you're his mom. Very cool. You know, the other day, not to get too off topic here, but the other day, I was talking to him at work. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but me and Crazy Gaming Dad, his name is Sean, actually, his real name is Sean, and we work together. I mentioned that a lot, but we work together, and I was telling him, because he actually does streaming on Facebook, mainly now, gaming streaming on Facebook, which I give him a lot of credit for, because it looks very difficult. So, you know, props to him. But I give him credit for that. But yeah, I was telling him, because he says, you know, his mom plays and watches his streams and everything. And I said, you got a really cool mom, it seems, you know, because how many people's mothers are participating in stuff like this, playing games or streaming or you know, anything like that, really. So I said, you got a really cool mom, you know. So thank you for joining, and it's a pleasure to meet you through the computer. So shake, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, thank you so much for popping in. That's awesome. Thanks for you know, inviting your mom, Sean. That's great. Very cool. But yeah, to basically end that conversation, I would like to see Justin Hammer return. Sam Rockwell, he deserved better in the MCU. He really did, even more so than Mickey Rourke. I think Mickey Rourke, the character's dead now. You can't really do much with it. I don't see them bringing him back in any way. But Justin Hammer, he went to prison, and there was that line at the end of the film when he looks at Pepper Potts and he says, "I'll be seeing you again real soon," or something like that. Well, let's have that happen. I mean, nobody says they can't do an Iron Man 4 or another kind of Iron Man movie with Tony Stark's daughter played by Catherine Langford. I would be over the frickin' moon for that. I love Catherine Langford. She is a great actress. Like, especially in Knives Out. I know she didn't have a big role in it, but she was really good. She was really good. And she played Morgan Stark in the deleted scene from Endgame. When Tony Gunn, after he does a snap, I guess he dies and he goes to the kind of realm where Thanos was after Thor stabbed him with Stormbreaker. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that would be great. I would love to see another type of Iron kind of movie, you know. With Don Cheadle, I would love that, man. Who would direct it, though? I don't think Jon Favreau would do it because he's really busy with, like, Star Wars now and everything like that. I wouldn't bring Shane Black to do it. I don't know. It's a good conversation for another time, as Maz Kanata said. But, all right, so, without further ado, let's do this live digital giveaway. One code to rule them all. We've got the Spectacular now. So if you guys don't know how this works, I'll ask a trivia question about the movie. This movie right here. I'll ask a trivia question about the movie, maybe actors revolving around the film, and basically, whoever pops in first with the correct answer wins the digital copy code, and I will send it to you privately. So, yeah, let's see. Oh, 2013 Spectacular now came out. All right. I gotta watch that. I might watch that movie. There's a lot of great actors in this. Kyle Chandler, Brie Larson is in it. Speaking of Captain Marvel, which we just were, she's in it. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is in this. Bob Odenkirk is in this. Come on. That's crazy. September 13th. 2013. This movie came out Friday the 13th. Yowza. Jeez. Let me see. Let me type out the question, and we'll get this on the road. The director has me kind of a little curious, so let's see what happened. Let me type out this question. So the question is, for the digital copy code for the Spectacular Now, whoever can pop in first with the right answer will win the code. James Ponsolt. Don't know how to pronounce his name, but I tried. Ponsolt. James Ponsolt directed the Spectacular Now. He also directed a film that was panned by critics and audiences in 2017. What was the name of that film? Ray Slice says off the black. YouTuber Archive pops in with the circle. Ray Sai comes in second place, really close, really tight. Ray Sai comes in second. The circle. JE then comes in third with the circle. YouTuber Archive, you are first to pop in correctly, and that is absolutely right. The Circle, the 2017 film that was also panned by me. Movie that I absolutely just hated. I thought it was the worst freaking thing. I thought it was so boring. Poor kid from Boyhood goes from that to this. Just a freaking disaster. And unfortunately, I think it was one of, if not Bill Paxton's last movies. I mean, he left a hell of a legacy, but well, that's a way to go out, man. Yeah. What a disappointing movie, and it had Tom Hanks in it. I know. It had Emma Watson in it, too. Yeah, it did. Yeah. It was just such a terrible movie that just went for so many things. It was based off a book, which I didn't even read, but I can't imagine the book was that bad. But yeah, YouTuber Archive, thank you, you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah, there you go. I don't know why I turned into The Rock there, but I did. The Boyhood actor, unfortunately, was bad in it. Yeah, he was, but it's not. I don't think it was his fault. I think it was the script. That movie was edited so bad. Like, I remember a scene during conflict, some fight or something, argument maybe between Emma Watson and Elder Coltrane's character, which is his name. J.E., gotta go. Thanks, Ryan. No problem, man. Thanks for popping in. Hope to see you next time. Hope you had a good time. But I remember that conversation, that scene, and the ADR, like, Eller Coltrane's voice he was talking, but as the camera was behind him looking at Emma Watson, his mouth was moving at a completely different time. Like, it was the most noticeable ADR I have seen in a long time. Like, that movie was a technical failure. Like, I don't know what the deal was with that. That was bad. Didn't he drive off a cliff or something because these flying drones with cameras on them were trying to spy on him or something? I don't know. Didn't he fall off a cliff and die in that movie? That's horrible. Didn't he drive off a cliff? Or something like that? Yeah, that was kind of funny. Oh my god, yeah, that was bad. And then I remember this ridiculous scene where she gets on a raft or something, or a boat, or a rowboat, and she's rowing somewhere, and she hits a... I don't know. I don't even remember. Oh my god, John Boyega is in that movie too, isn't he? For like 5 minutes. And he takes her down in the basement or something to warn her about the place or something. I don't know. That movie was a mess. That movie was horrible, man. Oh my god. Which is why I said I'm afraid to watch this now, because of the damn director. But I don't know if it was completely director's fault. I think it had a lot to do with the script. But he also wrote it. That James, the director, also wrote The Circle. So I don't know if the book is bad or what the case is, but I heard a lot of good things about Spectacular Now. Spectacular Now is way better. Alright, I'll take your word for it. But, yeah, so... We're almost about to pop out here. Pop out? Pop off. Pop off? Get out of here. We're almost about to get out of here. We're going to go. We're going to jump off that cliff with Eller Coltrane. We're going to go. But, yeah, before I can't speak right now. Before I go, I do want to mention a few things. Maybe that will be included in next week's digital giveaways, depending on how much they are. I am planning on getting Alien, the 40th anniversary 4K Blu-ray, and Knives Out on 4K Blu-ray. So potentially 2 digital copy codes that I will be giving away for next week. Also, I will probably most likely be getting Portrait of a Lady on Fire and Marriage Story on Criterion. Be ordering those Friday, so I'll be able to showcase them on Wednesday. It's the second time I knocked my lamp over, or my fan. What is wrong? My brain is just... I think my brain is melting right now. So I'm going to get out of here. Guys, it's been Quickie Wednesday Live, episode 22. Thank you all so much for popping into this one. It's been a very fun time. Really nice time talking to you guys and, having a little conversation. So, everybody, thank you so much for popping in and chatting today. If you're new to the channel, watching this on the repeat, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. Come around next time. Chat with us next time. Take part in the live digital giveaways. Maybe you will get lucky, who knows? But, yeah, so guys, that's about it for me. Don't forget to watch Tirdy Works on True TV every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. And if there are no further new episodes, you can watch it on demand. Also, check out the Tirdy Works website, mooseturds.com. Link is in the description. So, guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, over and out.